Hi, I'm Johanna. I'm a California naturalist and an outings leader for Latino Outdoors. I love nature journaling because it helps me connect deeper with the natural landscape. Today we're going to be doing an activity called mapping from the book How to Teach Nature Journaling, written by John Muir Loss and Emily Ligren. We'll be making a map to show the patterns of where things are in the outdoors. You can do this activity along with me while watching this video. You each will need a pencil and a journal or a piece of paper. You will also need to find something in the outdoors to map, like strong patterns such as an ant trail on a wall, locations of a specific kind of tree, puddles on the sidewalk, gopher holes on a lawn, or spider webs on a bush. Pause the video, gather what you need, find something to map, and then we'll begin. Let's start by taking a look at a map. Pause and discuss or think about what you notice about this map. What kinds of information do you see included? What kinds of information are not included? For example, you might see a line representing a bridge, but the actual shape of the bridge is not included in the map. Pause the video and discuss. Maps don't show everything in the landscape. They show the location of certain features like roads or rivers, but not the details of every single thing in the area. This map key or legend shows every symbol that appears on the map. When you are reading a map, if you see a symbol you don't recognize, you can look for it in the key. Let's take a moment to orient our map. You can make a north arrow and have the top of the map be north if you know where north is at. Or you can orient the map to something that stands out in the landscape, like a building, a hill, or a tree. Pause the video and put your north arrow on the page, or decide on a landmark to orient the map and put that on the page. When you want to add an organism to your map like a tree, first make and label a key symbol. Key symbols can be letters or simplified shapes. They should not be detailed drawings, since the goal is not to show the details of every single thing, it is to show their location. The symbols should be easy to draw and distinct from one another. They could be letter codes like GH for gopher hole. You don't need to know the names of species of plants or other features to add them to your map. You only need to be able to tell them apart from each other. If there is a plant, such as a grass, that covers a very large area, you can use lines or a grid to show this. If any questions occur to you as you make your map, add them as you go. Now go make a map. Do the activity and then we'll come back together and discuss our journal entries. Let's take a look at our journal entries and discuss some questions. Our first set of questions is, what did you learn about the distribution of your chosen map subject through making your maps? Where were they and where weren't they? Were there any patterns you noticed in terms of what your subject was next to? For example, on my map, I noticed that there's a lot of trees in this area, but none over here. I also found it interesting that I only found grass next to the river. What did you notice? Pause the video and discuss. What might have caused some of the patterns of distribution you observed? Why do you think that the things you saw occurred in some places and not others? For example, on my map, I think that the grass grows next to the river because there's more sun and open space. Pause the video and discuss. Was there anything you learned through making your map that was unexpected? What was it like to make a map? What was fun or challenging about it? If you were to do it again in a different area, is there anything you would do differently? What is one part of your journaling process that helped you learn? Pause the video and discuss. Thanks for journaling with me. If you want to download a free PDF of How to Teach Nature Journaling by John Muir Loss and Emily Ligren, or get a printed copy of the book, check out the links below.